Today, I'm going to talk to you about how we need to be attracting the next generation of marketers into marketing roles. And I'm going to focus on 4 key A's within that. So the first one will be access, problems and solutions with access. Then awareness, problems and solutions of that. Aptitude and altitude as well, to give you guys some understanding of where I see the problems of attracting talent and preparing the next generation for marketing roles, and also how we can fix some of those. So to begin with, I often get asked, why should I be getting into marketing? And my answer usually stems from the same thing, that the function of marketing is really a growth engine. And it's at the nucleus of every company that I've worked in. And often the marketing is the closest kind of role that you can get into that really is like being an entrepreneur, an acting entrepreneur, without actually having to be one within an organization. So it's a really great place for anybody who wants to start out, but also wants to make a real good impact on the organization. And it's kind of plain to see that within the industry, or any industry like ours, but in particular ours, to retain that shine, that glamour, and to get that talent moving in, we need people from every walk of life to infuse their passion into it. And if we kind of get into what some of these problems are, so one of the first problems is access. And young people feel generally that marketing is very much a closed shop with very few access points, a really archaic recruitment practice, and that a lot of those practices are actually biased towards more traditional educational formats instead of skill, talent, and portfolio bases. The next one might be awareness, and within awareness, young people generally have a wide range of misconceptions about what even marketing is and what marketing does and how the industry has evolved and what the various roles are today and even how they might get into those, which leads me on to aptitude. So young people generally feel that they don't have the right skills, the right knowledge, and they don't have the experience necessary to become successful in the industry. And the last one is altitude. So a lot of young people may not see that there's a long-term future, that they could come into this for a long period of time and it's a stable income and industry for them to move into. And really that's because there's a lack of role models that are looking like them, that is a reflection of them within the market for them to see themselves in senior positions. But here's what we can do collectively to support and to make some of those changes. And the first one is, if we go back to access, we should be recruiting from beyond that kind of milk round and use alternative entry routes like apprenticeships. And I work with some fantastic apprentices, work with some amazing apprenticeship organizations to find amazing talent, that we should be looking kind of beyond the traditional qualifications and hiring practices, give that younger, diverse talent a chance to prove themselves using maybe short-term projects, internships, freelance gigs to get them through the door and to assess their abilities. The next one then is awareness. So get involved in helping to promote the industry to as diverse a range as possible of young people through mentorships, any opportunity that you have to speak to them and to form relationships with them early on. And the last one is aptitude and altitude. Aptitude covers more promoting ways in which young people can learn on-the-job skills, getting them in, getting action-oriented instead of just in the theoretical, which is generally what happens in the education sector when they're learning, to understand what that first-hand experience is like and what it takes to be a successful marketer. And that last one really is altitude. And that comes back to us, right? We need to be the role models for those young people and show them that it is possible to forge a successful marketing career by highlighting the realities and the qualities needed to be a high achiever in our industry. And that comes through us being really authentic people and by holding to strong values and to being transparent in what that experience is like. And maybe if I could leave you with some notes from the inspirational Sarah Jenkins, the managing director over at Saatchi, who said that she hopes that probably within 10 years, she thinks that we shouldn't be having this conversation anymore. If we can fix these things now, and if those 4 A's are acted upon and we start moving forward, that we should be able to create change super, super quickly, and that we can expect almost a doubling of this kind of talent coming into our industry. But if we don't do any of these things, then likely we won't see any of it, and we'll struggle for new talent in the market. But what do you guys think? This is your chance to feedback, to put in the comments below what you think we should be doing to attract that next generation of talent into the industry, or what you are doing in any organizations, groups, or areas that I can get into and other people in our group here and in our following can jump into to support the next wave of people coming through. All right, see you in the comments below. Look forward to speaking to you soon. Bye.